Ah, I see we have some listeners looking to join the gents for their tea time. Right this way, right this way. And as you know, they have reserved the Velvet Room once again, so please keep your hands off the walls. Today's menu will consist of cheap liquor, and I believe the lads have procured some hot dogs as well. Just follow me up the stairs here. Here we are. Enjoy your meal, gentlemen. Enjoy your meal.
Episode 2 of the podcast.
Yeah,
It is
I
officially
smacked
being
my
recorded.
mic off of something, so
I heard it.
yeah.
So what does everybody have to drink?
I'm going with good old Arnold and his Palmer.
Delicious.
Is that what you call your penis? Arnold in my Palmer?
Yeah, dude.
Well,
Yeah,
it's just
absolutely.
weird
Maybe
because he
in
only
your
has
Palmer, too, if
one
you want.
testicle, so that's why it's Arnold in the Palmer.
Oh, you had to go there.
Which one is the dick and which one is the ball is completely up to your thought process.
Interpretation? Yeah. I have mixed MXD Cocktail Co. Long Island Iced Tea. It's 12% alcohol per volume. Like
Sounds like a fucking like electronic product name.
right.
This is my
Buy
X27973.
Right. No, but it's a Long Island. Peanut looked it up. He was wondering if it was made by the same people that make Mad Dog, but it's not.
It's Elon Musk's baby.
MXD, like sent to space.
This is my Hee XD.
I wonder if astronauts are allowed to get fucking plastered.
I'll go ahead and answer
Probably
that question
not.
for you. No, Roman.
Wait, what?
That is not a thing.
I'm sure they
Astronauts getting
snuck
drunk in space.
alcohol up there.
I mean, they snuck a gorilla suit up there once in the ISS.
Yeah, they did.
That's such a funny gif.
A gorilla suit?
Yeah, like they
Yeah.
scared the fuck out of like the coworkers up there.
Nobody else knew. And it's funny because like the ISS, it's like multiple like nations up there, so it's like somebody out there was like absolutely confused. I mean, they all were probably confused, but somebody was like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
They've probably never seen a gorilla in their life.
I mean, dude,
Yeah.
honestly, even if I saw a gorilla in real life, I'd still probably shit myself. They're like fucking... They're just tanks.
You ever seen that video
It
of that
definitely
guy
looked-
that just like death stares down the gorilla that charges him?
Oh yeah.
The gorilla just like stops in his tracks, and I'm like, oh my god.
He's like, you've passed the tests.
I'd have so
I've
much shit in
You
my
can
pants.
live.
I watched a video of a guy, like a nature, like a nature documentary, whatever the fuck they're called. He was just recording a gorilla, and a gorilla just walks by him, grabs his leg, and starts dragging him like a fucking stick.
Oh yeah.
And
That's
drops
on
him. It's
YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
drops him,
he's like, I
2
can
seconds later.
casually kill you at any time. Let me remind you. And just drags him
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, bro, I would just accept death at that point. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Look
Fight
at
the
me.
gorilla.
Look at me. This is my jungle now.
I am the
I'm the
captain now.
captain.
Dude, that thing would literally just rev off your arm and beat you to death with it.
Like, I think chimpanzees have been known to do that. Like, rip people's arms off.
Yeah, that's
I
what
wouldn't
happened
be
to that one
surprised.
lady a couple of years ago that got her face ripped off when she was babysitting a monkey or something.
Oh, it got her arm too.
Yeah.
Oh, was it chimp?
shit.
A chimp, you said?
Yeah,
they're
like this lady was
strong.
like...
Yeah, no, aren't chimps like violent?
Babysitters.
I heard. I don't know monkeys.
No, but like if you aggravate them, they're not naturally like violent, but if you aggravate them,
They're
they'll,
just so strong. You could never comprehend how strong they are.
yeah.
That's the
It's
thing is like
freaking
people are like,
nuts.
I'm gonna play around with this chimpanzee, and it's like it has 5 times the strength of you.
I mean,
At
to be
least.
fair, I'm pretty sure any animal could destroy my frail gamer body.
My frail gamer body just looks at himself, looks at his gut, goes like, I haven't seen my penis in 3 years. I grew up not knowing what my penis looks like.
Listen, I haven't seen Arnold or Palmer in a long time.
Peanut, you always like throw back on jokes we've had. Like, it could be like 2 hours later and just somehow you remember it.
I have amazing memory. It's ridiculous.
I have really bad memory.
It's all that fish he eats, man. Omega-3s, man. This
But
sounds like an Alpha Brain, like, commercial, like, the Joe Rogan podcast, where he's like, oh, man, I take Alpha Brain, and, like, it's amazing.
Alpha.
That's literally what it's called.
Is it?
That's an actual product.
Mm-hmm. So, Peanut, we never discussed what you're drinking.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was so rudely cut off. I'm on hard Mountain Dew.
Your hard mountain. What the hell? Oh, right. I never got that. Is it good?
Okay.
I forgot that existed.
So here's the most disappointing. Well, you can only get it in 3 states, and I think it's like Florida, Iowa, and like something
Tennessee.
else. Yeah, it's like stupid.
It's Tennessee.
I'm gonna need you to mail me like a 24 pack.
No, that's fine. Anyways,
He's like, no, fuck you.
but it's like
But how is it?
so
Probably got it on Amazon.
This is your product review right
you
here.
can get it through. I mean, it's at Walmart's and stuff now. But I was gonna say, I drink Mountain Dew Zero, so I expected, because all of these are like 0 sugar, so I was like, oh, they're just gonna taste like the zero versions. So the Baja Blast is great. The watermelon flavor is great. The actual like Mountain Dew flavored one does not taste like Mountain Dew. And this is my second case, so it's consistent on tasting bad. And then the other one that they have is cherry, which you would think that they would do Code Red.
Mm-hmm.
And no, they just decided to do black cherry. Does not taste good. So yeah, so like only half the box is really good. But it's like the
a lot of like
Blast is
black
great.
cherry is a lot of black cherry like sodas are really disappointing, and then there's like really good ones. It's either you're on one side of the spectrum or the other.
Are you talking about like the hard version of it?
Just in general, black cherry soda, because black cherries
know.
are
I
tart.
I mean, that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like in general, black cherry soda is either really good or really bad. But I haven't got a chance to have the Mountain Dew either.
Have you never had like Pepsi cherry or like?
But that thing is that
Coke cherry?
Pepsi cherry is cherry. A black cherry is tart, and a cherry is sweet. So the biggest
okay.
mistake they always make is they make something black cherry flavored, and they're like, "Oh, this is tart. We should add sugar to it." And then you're like, "Oh no, this is just garbage now. You've made garbage."
And it also has like this. I don't know. I guess with all the sugar and stuff, it makes this nasty consistency with the with the black cherry flavor. It's kind of like, ugh.
Well, you're doing what
I need
people
water
do with coffee.
afterwards.
Like, people with coffee are always like, "Oh, you just add milk and sugar, and that makes the bad taste go away." It's like, no, it's bitter. If you add like a dash of salt to your coffee, it'll instantly taste better.
Salt?
Really?
Oh yeah. I mean, if you ever go somewhere that has like Waffle House or IHOP or Denny's, like places that have like garbage coffee, like literally just like put like a little sprinkling of salt in it, and it just kills all the bitterness, and it becomes highly drinkable.
Oh.
And then if you're someone that like is like, I hate the taste of coffee unless it has like a gallon of milk and 5 cups of sugar in it, it's like put a little bit of salt in it first, stir it up, and then add a little bit of sugar and milk, and then you'll be good to go.
I'm gonna try this.
I have
Like,
the highest of blood pressure, but
Yeah.
it makes my coffee taste good.
Yeah, people look at me like I'm a psychopath whenever I do it.
You're just like,
I imagine.
I'm gonna have a heart attack in about 3 seconds after I drink this.
Yes.
Just like, but that coffee was worth it.
Please give me some of that iodized salt, please.
well, I don't even really like coffee myself. I like the sweeter stuff. I like coffee flavored things like coffee ice cream and stuff like that. But as for like, weird things like that, one of the burgers I've been wanting to try is the peanut butter burger. Have you heard about that?
There's a similar thing at a place called The Melt Bar and Grill here in Ohio, where I live. And it's good as fuck. Like, The Melt is primarily like just grilled cheese sandwiches, and it's pretty much the same thing as what you're describing. But it's good as fuck.
Hey.
I've had it. Yeah.
It's a peanut butter burger on a melt. What?
Yeah. Literally, that's what it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's basically So you had it then.
No, yeah.
That's what I was asking.
good as
Okay.
fuck.
So what is it like having peanut butter with a burger? Because it sounds weird as hell to me, but I'm also like one of those people who tries weird things like that, and then I'm like super into it.
Yeah, I mean, meat complements peanut butter really well. I mean, even like when you go to like an Asian place and you get like those peanut butter like sauces, like in your Asian
Never
stir fries
had
and stuff.
Never had it.
I think I've had
I
it
want-
before. The
Yeah,
sauce
you're
you're
missing
talking
out
I wanna
on, like,
know what
peanut
it's
sauce.
like.
It's good. It's
I
just
think you
creamy.
can find them a lot. Sorry, go on.
So next time I go, I'm gonna probably try it.
Yeah, no, it's dope. I've gone to places too that do like a peanut butter and jelly burger, and it's like they'll just like that thing too is like when you make peanut butter, you take dried peanut grounds and then you just add olive oil to it. So it's like to replace olive oil or canola oil with like meat fat is just delicious. Like it just works.
I swear this guy is like a fucking encyclopedia. Where do you get these obscure facts from?
I know about food. That's what I do.
He's like, listen, I just eat and I know things. All right.
I eat food and I cook food.
Every podcast, we should have a one daily nut fact.
Today's nut fact is I just came in my pants. You're welcome.
The nut factor.
Going nuts with peanut.
Oh my god.
Nuts.
Rob Schneider
Has come in his pants once again.
I can tell you've been watching South Park by doing the same
Yeah,
fucking mocking voice.
He did that fucking Rob Schneider is a stapler.
Rob Schneider forgets his own, like, what he's doing at his job.
Who gives a fuck? You watch it anyways.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest, we would watch it anyways.
I love that one South Park episode where they're also like making fun of movies and stuff again. I think it's the Asperger's episode, and like Stan has Asperger's, and he's like watching a movie with his friends and stuff, and they're like, "Ah, this looks like shit," and it's just like a duck shitting like out of its mouth.
No, that's the one where like the duck, it's a duck and it's the president of the United States.
Yeah, that comes up
Like,
a bunch
he's
of
the
times.
duck and he's the president. I don't know. Fuck you.
Yeah, I think that's either the Asperger's episode or the precursor to it. It's one of the two.
Yo,
You're
what
getting
is-
old.
Well, the Asperger's one's like a two-parter
So
because
good.
remember, like his parents get divorced at the end of the first episode, and then the second episode, like he's like finally accepting
And
his
then-
new life, and his parents like, no, we're getting back together.
Yeah, and that song is on. I love the way South Park does their music. It's one of my favorite things is the gay episode with Tweak and Craig, and they have like all these like sentimental songs, but you're like, this is such a stupid concept, and it's got like, say something, I'm giving up on you.
Why does that remind me of like the Stan's dad or like boy band episodes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Oh, the
good
fucking
time.
finger blast.
Yeah, finger
bang,
blast
bang.
me.
Oh, finger bang. There you go.
Yeah, finger bang.
Bang, bang.
Finger bang bang you into my life.
That man
Girl,
over
you
there
like a
is
finger
Steven
bang,
Britches.
that's all right.
He just shits his
Oh,
britches.
Yeah, the fucking not Stevie Nicks, Steamy Nicks.
Steamy next.
He gets up there and he shits in them britches like it's going out of style.
I love those
Bono's
guys
the
too.
biggest piece of shit. Yeah, it's a good time.
The episode where like Craig's mom, like the drone episode, and it like comes up to Craig's mom's window and like just starts recording her getting dressed, and then they all start just talking about her bush for the whole episode.
Oh man, have you seen your mom's bush?
It's like it goes way farther up than the belly button and way farther out than the hips. That's basically what the whole episode is about. And at the end, they sing a song about Craig's mom's bush, and it's like all like medieval sounding.
Oh, what's the name of that instrument? The one that goes like ding ding ding.
Oh, the lyre.
Lute.
Yeah.
Lute. Yeah, lyre.
Oh, the lute. Yeah, lute. I forgot the lute.
The lyre's
Yeah,
the
the
one that
lyre's-
you
the
spin.
lyre's the thing that you-
Yeah.
Oh, they're both the same.
Wait, no, a lyre's the thing that you put on the instrument. If I remember correctly.
I'm just
Unless
glad
that's
that we're all
on-
coming together off Roman's.
Lute.
What's that instrument that goes dun, dun, dun? I don't know, Roman. Any of them?
Where you like hand crank it as you're playing it. It's like a lute, but with a hand crank.
Oh, I don't know what that's called. With the crank.
Oh, like a hurdy-gurdy?
Yeah, like that thing. Yeah.
Do you even know what that is, or did you just say yes?
What?
Roman,
No, I
Roman
know what
accepts
you're-
your
I
answer.
know what
He's
you're
gonna go to the
thinking.
grocery store to ask for a hurdy-gurdy.
Medieval.
It's a honky tonk.
Hand cranked.
Yeah, the
Music.
hand crank guitar is like I think it's a hurdy-gurdy, unless that's only
The hurdy-gurdy. That's
There
literally
you go.
what it's called. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that. That sounds made
The
fuck up.
hurdy-gurdy. It's probably called the hurdy-gurdy because somebody like got their finger stuck and snapped it off and was like, hurdy-gurdy.
If you're looking for a good metal
Hodor.
band that actually
Hodor.
uses that instrument, you should listen to Luvatai.
Louvetai.
Luvatai,
Alright.
yeah,
Alright.
it's actually really good.
I only
Just
listen
send
to
me a link.
Norwegian black metal.
Oh, bruh.
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 If you've heard of it, I haven't listened to it.
Are you even a pro gamer if you don't listen to Levitai or whatever it's called?
The blacker the metal, the better.
Yeah.
I like my coffee.
I like my coffee black.
metal. Black.
Just like my metal. Fucking mindless self-indulgence.
Actually,
Goddamn.
if we were to piggyback, we should have been like, I like my metal the way I like my coffee. A little bit of salt in it. And very heavy.
I like my coffee like I like my women. I don't like coffee.
Wouldn't salty metal just be fucking Hailstorm?
Yeah, right?
Oh my god, I haven't heard
Arg.
them in eons.
Didn't you literally post a video to us about that?
No, that was me.
Hailstorm?
Yeah, who
Yeah, I was
was
gonna
it?
say, not
That
me.
was me.
Okay.
That was like one of my favorite concerts I ever went to.
I think mine was
That's
probably
definitely
Power
not
Glove.
the band I'm thinking of, because the song that's in my head is like, fuck you, you're a fucking wanker.
Yeah, that's Fucked in the Ass with an Anchor by Hailstorm.
Oh, it is? Okay, okay.
That is, I think that was the video I posted.
That's a nice.
They have many fine
That's a
tunes,
nice
Roman.
name.
What?
Fuck you.
I legitimately didn't hear what you said.
Well, it's too late. We're already past it now. We can't just go back.
Okay. But yeah,
Anyway, speaking
that's
of
the
going
song.
back, I'm drinking a Natty Daddy, which is actually finished. And it's the big one, 25 fluid ounces, 8%.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
Yeah, but is it sugar
What did it
free?
taste like? Yeah.
Is it sugar free?
Yeah.
What? No, it's the cheapest fucking. It was $1.50 for 25 ounces. What are you talking about? It
Was
doesn't
it
taste
good,
like anything
though?
anymore.
It was like in the very
No.
back corner of the gas station. You had to like shriek across the gas station. He's like, "Excuse
To be
me,
fair, it's made.
sir, how drunk
Oh,
will this get me?"
Hear this. We don't have gas stations with alcohol.
Guys, stop
Oh,
being
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
You almost
Ohio
spit
has that,
Arnold
but-
across my monitor.
What?
Whoa, excuse
You
me.
spilled your nut all over your monitor? Sir?
yeah.
Sir? Are you okay?
Sir,
Arnold's getting to me, guys.
get me that Arnold Palmer.
Nick has no.
But,
Nick has
Sir, you
zero alcohol tolerance.
but sir, you can't fucking Arnold Palmer. I said, get me that Arnold Palmer.
Oh, that guy that looks like.
I am the Arnold Palmer.
Yeah, those TikToks where he just looks at something vaguely sexual and he's like, Sir!
Sweating. Just like dripping sweat. Shaking.
He's like, get me that! Get me that
Get-
fruit!
Get me that fruit. I love that dude.
Yeah, that's quality content right there.
The other one I like is that one big dude, the one big black dude, and he's like, what does he always say? It's like, he always says something really sus. What was the last one I saw was he said, "Man, kiss my ass," and then like it shoots to him arguing with himself, and he's like, "Oh, you mean it?" It's like, "Yeah, man, kiss my ass." He's like, "I didn't know this argument would turn into a reward."
Oh, yeah, no. I follow him on TikTok. Hold on, let me look up the name. It's Carlo something.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me look it up. I follow it. Hold on, let me pull up the actual page.
Oh my god.
Giving shout outs.
I don't really like.
Yeah, dude,
like, 'cause
shouts to the
yeah.
homies.
Yeah, I do. Like I watch a lot of like Facebook Reels, so like I don't follow the page or something, but like
Yeah.
I see enough of them because of how many I've watched.
Yeah, it's Carlo Malice, aka the Sun
Yeah.
King. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, he is so funny. Is he okay? I'm probably wrong here, but is he the same guy who was like?
Very
think-
good.
You might think you have no. It's like it's some chick, and she says, I got my thighs are too thick, and then like he puts his leg up and he goes, "Au contraire, mademoiselle," and they
that's a different black guy.
I'm getting your black guys mixed up.
My bad.
You need to learn to separate them into different groups.
That's
My-
kind of
Yo, no,
rough.
it's
This is
it
how
was
you get
the
in trouble,
voice.
Pew. This is how you get in trouble.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Pew, we're not trying to get banned on YouTube already. Goddamn, we're not even like 2 episodes in.
I
Maybe
was
after
just
the
saying,
100th
if-
episode.
Episode. They won't
I
know
was
until
just
he
saying,
posts.
like,
Episode 1.5.
the dude.
Yeah.
The dude had like a really like deep voice. The guy who like slapped his thigh and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So and that was a long time ago. So I thought it might have been like him resurfacing.
Yeah, I don't know, but I know which guy you're talking about, and he wears like a maid outfit in another video. And I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
yeah, that was a long time ago too.
Yeah.
That was probably like 2020, but it feels like with meme wise, it feels ages
Like
ago.
ages ago, yeah, because like the era of memes like goes and passes by. Like, Ugandan Knuckles comes back like at the beginning of every year.
Or Omni-Man.
Is that the one that you
fucking
look forward
think
to?
Mark.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite memes. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. It just goes like,
I just enjoy that we
It's
could
time for
we
a
could
new
hear
way,
your
brother.
mind trying to think of which meme you're waiting to come back, and you're like, Uganda Knuckles comes back, beginning of every
go.
year. I have it
Ultra
written down on my
Instinct
calendar,
Shaggy.
January 12th, Uganda Knuckles.
that's exactly how it goes too. I just go like, I must make Ugandan Knuckles memes and make it come back.
Just one of those people
I
that
still
has your
see-
memes in different folders. You're like, I'm ready this year.
I'm ready.
I still
for
see
this one.
the Ultra Instinct Shaggy ones all the time too.
Oh my god.
I've only
Dude, I
used
forgot
about
about
10%
that.
of my power, school. Yeah. Like Zoinks, man, I'm fucking high.
But he's in that fighter. He's in that that was it that multiverse fighter.
Jump Force?
No. There was a new one. It was like a Smash clone.
Oh, I think I know what
It's
you're
got-
talking about, but I forget the name of it too.
The one with Shrek?
It's like Megaverse or something like that. It's got like Ultra Instinct Shaggy, Batman, Bugs Bunny, Steven Universe, Finn and Jake from Adventure Time, Superman. Like it's got a bunch of shit like that. Oh, it's got Arya Stark in it.
Oh, so it's like a Cartoon
From-
Network, like Smash game, essentially.
Yeah, but like it was like they were saying the goal was to get as many licenses as possible so that they could do like Gandalf versus like Squidward.
Gandalf. Oh, so it's like the
Gandalf.
most ridiculous fucking bullshit you can think of.
Ed
No,
from
'cause-
Ed and
yeah.
Eddie wins every fight. Fuck
Like
you
that-
guys.
Like that fucking like YouTube series that always pits people like fucking Superman versus Guts or some bullshit like that, right?
It's
Oh, the Death
essentially
Battle?
like that.
Yeah, Death
Yeah.
Battle. There you go.
It's essentially like that because like they do have crazy shit like that in there. It's like you can have Arya Stark versus SpongeBob. You can have Superman versus Steven Universe.
I wonder who
Like this is not it's not a fucking joke.
You can have the Crimson Chin versus my ass.
Oh dude. I would love to see the Crimson Chin in that. Oh wait, no, but he's probably gonna be
The Crimson Chin.
But then you'd have to have the Nega Chin. You know?
Well,
no, they'd be in
It's like an alternate costume.
the brawl of the All Stars game for Nickelodeon. they wouldn't get in this one because it got like announced like half a year ago maybe. I haven't seen anything else on it though.
That's fair. Guys, what do you think about the whole Will Smith slapping Chris Rock situation? That was something I wanted to like ask you guys about, but I like.
I remember it was like last
Oh.
week, you know? When it
Yeah,
happened.
like in terms of memes, that was like 30,000 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
Talk about
I'll
meme
listen
culture,
to
then
this
talk
one.
about a dead meme.
I'm just saying, like, when people zoomed in on that like footage of like Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, you saw Chris Rock like ball up his fist, and then you saw on his face, he's like, nah, I better not. Like, I better not swing back.
Actually, Will Smith went on a rampage and tried to fight the Pope.
Next, he's
City's
fighting
in turmoil,
like Joe Biden. Yeah.
Joe Biden.
Listen here.
And in this corner, we got weighing all of 2 pounds, Joe Biden. He doesn't even know why he's here.
Wake up, Joe Biden. Joe Biden, wake up.
You just see Trump in the
Joe
corner,
Biden.
Sleepy Joe.
China.
China. Dude, that was like one of my favorite memes. It was just like,
That's the only thing I can think of when I think of him.
That and the
Are we
baby
thinking of the
hands.
same one? Like, it was a picture of Donald Trump just saying China,
like,
and then all
teeth.
these, and yeah, like all these women just like show their teeth.
Yeah.
Shit was so stupid. China. Oh my god. Good times.
Good time.
I like it, like all these. There's so many memes like that I don't even understand though.
Like,
What's the bowling pin one with the bowling ball one? Does anybody fucking know what that is? I see that everywhere now. It's just like
a Wii Sports one?
no. Okay, so it's literally just like a JPEG of a bowling ball and like a JPEG of a pin, and then like one of the recent ones was like somebody putting like a hentai face on the bowling pin.
Oh,
just
yeah,
smack it
yeah.
like you would,
I don't know if
fuck
that's a
something, I
joke,
guess.
but that's so low brain if that's what it is.
That is the only possible thing I can think of, because I don't know, like, yeah, like you said, low brain. I can't think of like any sophisticated like meaning behind it.
Because like there's like I see this all the time, and like people are like LOL with like 40 L's, and
Maybe we're just
and I'm
too
like,
smooth
isn't
brain.
that funny? I must be.
Must be all the Honor Palmers just slowing us down.
They should take our places. They
Which
are
is-
finer gentlemen than we are.
I guess the question is though, Roman, would you have gone up and defended your woman's honor? Would you have Will
Oh,
Smith?
fuck no! Fuck no, I would've been like, that shit's funny as fuck.
I found it enjoyable that like he was laughing and then he was like, oh wait a second.
Because he looked right over
That's-
at her, and then
yeah.
she gave him the stink face, and he's like, okay, never mind.
That's how like
guess,
literally
like-
everyone feels. The whole thing was just fucking dumb.
Yeah, it was stupid. I would have
Like-
literally been like, ha, that shit's funny, and then waited for like, the person I was dating or married to roast me back, like...
But at the same, I don't know. Like they were both wrong for doing it, but like obviously Will was like 100% like the worst wrong. But at the same,
I can't have
I don't
like
know. It's
any
a-
opinion on it. It's like because I actually have no idea what I'd do in the first place, but
I definitely
I
wouldn't walk up on
probably
stage
wouldn't have
and fucking-
laughed. I probably just like wouldn't have laughed.
I also wouldn't have, like, straight up assaulted somebody. I would have been like, after the show, I would have been like, hey man, that wasn't cool. Like...
Yeah, no, same. Like that's.
I guess that's the best you can do, you know. It's a weird conversation to have because like that like it almost felt like a stunt.
Right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was like, this is definitely staged, so
I don't think
people
it
can
was,
get
though.
views.
It didn't look staged to me.
Now it like at first when I
Yeah,
saw
but
it,
but
like,
you're
I
also
thought,
like saying it's
it was
not
staged.
staged to professional actors.
Is Chris Rock an actor though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, duh.
Well,
I mean, he was a-
I'm sorry, have you never
What?
seen an Adam
That was a
Sandler
dumb
movie
question.
before?
I was
He's
like,
an
wait.
actor.
Yeah, that was
World
dumb, I'm
renowned.
sorry.
Dogma.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
How dare you take Chris Rock's name in vain that way? You are no longer invited to episode 3 of the podcast.
You've been kicked out of the academy.
Have you guys,
I'll go talk behind the wall.
speaking of like crappy movies, like like crappy like actors or whatever, have you
like
guys
Chris
ever
Rock.
seen like what was it? Was it 50 Yards or like
No.
The movie's
The
so
Adam
bad
Sandler
that
one-
you can't even remember the
the Adam
names.
Sandler movie that it was
The-
so bad
The
I can't
Longest
remember
Yard.
it. Like, yeah, The Longest Yard, the one where like he goes to prison and starts a football team,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
the remake
wow,
of the
you
original
this is the
Longest Yard.
shittiest premise.
is the longest guard. Yeah.
I was just like, goddamn. You know the actual theory is for like Adam Sandler's shitty movies, is that like he gets the approval and all this money loaned to him to make these movies just so he can go on vacations with his friends.
There was what was that movie that he released like a year or two ago about the fucking diamond?
Uncut
Like
Gems.
Oh,
or all that shit.
yeah, Uncut Gems. Yeah.
Yeah,
I started it and couldn't.
I absolutely hated the fucking movie, but I thought he did such a good fucking job in the role.
Those movies
Yeah,
are
it's
so
like he
stressful. I hate those
he
directors.
half-asses the script, but then he does a really good job at acting, you know?
You know, he was a fucking amazing actor in that movie, but the actual movie itself is complete utter dog shit.
Yeah.
I have never been so
That's-
fucking bored in my entire goddamn life.
That's how I felt with watching. I watched probably about a half hour of it or so, and I was like, "Oh, this is different for Adam Sandler, but like it's definitely him."
Yeah.
And then like, God, I can't even remember what part it was. I know he like got robbed or something, or robbed somebody. I can't remember exactly, but I was like, man, this is just not interesting to me at all.
They're just so stressful. Like the whole point of those movies. Like I don't know if you've
Adam
seen...
Sandler heist movie?
Well,
Yeah.
no, because it's not even a heist movie, but it's like they're just built to be suspenseful. So I don't know if you guys saw the Robert Pattinson one, Good Times or whatever.
Oh, I've not.
Oh, but like that one's the same thing. But like it's so fucking stressful. Like you feel uncomfortable the whole time. Like you're just like, why is this person doing this? Why is this happening? Make it stop. Let the movie end, and it just keeps going. And the characters just keep making bad decisions and just keep doing bad things and continue to be bad people. And you're like, oh, fuck this. This is the worst.
I feel that way about Ozark. That sounds like the entire plot of Ozark.
I've heard so many good things about Ozark.
My wife loves Ozark, and I can never take the time to sit down and watch it with her.
I've
I'm
never,
I hate
I
this.
keep hearing good things about it, but I've never watched it.
It's really good, but it's like if you cringe, if you like hate cringing, it like the decisions they make sometimes are just like so bad, and the things that are said, the accidents that happen, everything that lines up ends up just being terrible for the main character, and he digs himself in deeper and shit, and then you're like, why did this fucking start in the first place? Like 2 episodes ago, they were just like clear as day, everything was good, and then 2 episodes later, yeah, the cartel's gonna murder you and your entire family for this reason or that reason.
Oh, now the show is ruined.
Well,
It's just like Breaking Bad. Like Breaking Bad,
from
I think it's
Yeah.
so easy to get someone, like if they haven't seen it, to be like, yeah, you should watch Breaking Bad. But it's like, but you'll probably want to stop after like the 3rd or 4th season, because like at first it's like things are working out and it's kind of funny. And you're just like, oh, and you're like rooting for the main character. But then like season 4,
then he
or
gets
5,
cancer.
Well, it's like then that shit
That's
flips.
like the first episode.
Roman
That's
obviously
the whole
paid
show from the day he gets cancer.
After the cancer, I was just done.
You know what? I've only seen to the okay, I'll be honest. I've only seen Breaking Bad to the episode where they're in the RV and he murders or thinks he murdered all the people, and then he's just like, he goes and talks to like Sal.
Oh, so you made it decently through the series then. I don't think Sal's involved.
I
until
like
later.
he was in the RV and then he like makes like chloride gas or
Saul.
something.
Oh no, he's only like in the 1st season.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he's
Yeah,
talking-
the phosphorus.
Yeah.
The
Oh, is it?
phosphorus.
Yeah, Let's Call
Yeah.
Saul came out after.
really that was the
yeah.
first season. I thought that was later.
Yeah, that was like episode 4. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about, Jesse?
Yeah, like, yeah, science, bitch. Yeah,
Yeah, science,
That
bitch.
meme's good too.
Because the 2nd season like starts with him trying to like deal with the repercussions of those people like being dead.
Wait. I might have seen further past that. I remember that like
Okay, here's a quick question. Do you
he
remember?
tries to like dissolve some people in a bathtub, and it like goes through the floor.
Okay, yeah, then you
Yeah,
at least
that's
made it
early.
into season 2.
That's pretty early.
Okay, so I might have seen like right before season 2 or like at the beginning. of
Did you ever
season
meet Tuco, the crazy short
no,
guy?
no.
Okay, well then, yeah, you're early. Why did you not watch that, man? What?
2? I've never had the time. Like, I mean, now I have the time because
Roman sits there and regularly falls asleep in his chair, and he's like, I just don't have the time, guys. I just don't have the time.
I was gonna say, I know recently a few times you've been unemployed, so.
He was like, I don't mean to call you out.
Why you call me out, bro? No. Like I'm currently between jobs, yes. So now I have like 2 weeks to like.
I'm not unemployed. I'm in between.
It'll take you a day and a half.
I'm just.
That's exactly all the time that you need to finish it.
Dude, okay, I will sit down and watch it tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna quiz you on it
All
next
of it.
podcast.
Do it.
Unfortunately, there's not
Let's do it.
enough time for him to actually see all of it, but he's going to try and watch all of it within the 24-hour span.
Okay, next podcast we can talk about if I saw it or not.
That'll be in our What's Happening. What's happening?
Yeah.
Roman is just spending all of his time watching Breaking Bad and being upset because he wants to talk to people about it and everyone's already seen it.
Vigorously playing with his Arnold and Palmers.
He's like 10 years late to the party.
Yeah.
That'll be in the what's happening section, and it's like, okay, guys, that's the intro. 35 minutes and 33 seconds in.
I mean, sure, we could edit all that out anyway.
Roman's like, all right,
Well-
guys, let's get started.
All right, let's get right into the news.
Oh, wait, so was this actually the intro?
That's technically
pretty
the
much.
intro.
Pretty much. That was just like a self-made intro. It took us about 25 minutes to talk about what alcohols we were drinking.
Yeah. Like, and the rest of the 10 minutes was just us covering like 6 different topics.
Yes, the topic of what's happening is we're drinking alcohol.
Yeah, dude. Every episode from now on is gonna be recorded with us being shit-faced.
Dude, honestly, from all that banter, I think we could probably get that we're drinking alcohol.
Yeah. None of us
Yo,
are like
you-
quite aware of what we're doing at this point.
We had like no
Yo, for real, I gotta piss, so you guys are gonna have to like keep up for a minute here. So I
Okay,
gotta
so we're just
pee.
gonna have to edit that part out where he says I have to
Real
piss.
bad.
Alright,
No, keep it in there.
No, they can
You gotta
No,
keep
Keep
it
it
in
in?
there.
Alright.
Pew has to make
Yeah.
it.
They gotta know us.
Pew needs to
Yeah,
come
I'll leave
in
the
with
door
a-
open so you can hear it.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
You
It's like you're
this is
still
when you
here.
just
Bring your cheeks in case you fall over. You got something
this
to
is
bring
when
the
you
mic
get
up,
that.
dude.
They're like, "Damn, boy, you piss loud as fuck."
Like a race
I like that.
Bro, you either got a big wiener or you just got a hose.
The
What was
hose.
it? Oh, there was recently I was watching like a Moist Critical video, and he was saying that he accidentally recorded himself like pissing or something, and someone compared it to like cooking eggs.
yeah. It's like, yeah, I remember that video. Wasn't he talking about that in like a podcast, like his podcast or something, or was it the?
I don't know. I saw it on YouTube, but
Yeah, I thought it was like during the Elden Ring video or something like that.
I don't recall. But it was so funny.
So Peanut, what's new with you?
What's new with me? Man, I did not do anything this week. I'm the worst person to go to. I didn't watch any movies. I didn't catch up on any TV shows.
Okay.
I didn't
well, I
work
got
on
a
any
topic
of my
for whenever
projects.
Pew gets back.
Hey, Roman, I got a question.
Yeah. How big's
There
my
it
dick? 2 inches.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Hey. So like when you do like
One for you,
the
one for
editing
me.
for these things, do you like clip out like the little sounds like maybe like a rustle or anything like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, just making sure because I didn't want like you to hear all that like screeching from the fucking door and stuff.
No, I got it. I'll edit that out.
Okay, cool.
But
Because
keep the pee in.
I'm traveling. Yeah, keep the pee in.
You gotta keep the P. The European. Dude, you piss loud as fuck. So,
Huh?
you piss loud as fuck, bro.
Hey.
Got that horse dick? Hell
Was
yeah.
that like Sonic the Hedgehog meme where it's like, hey?
Nice cock, bro.
Well, no, it was like, hey, are you in there frying chicken? I heard that all the way from here. Nah, just kidding. You pee loud as fuck, and I think that's cool.
That's my superpower.
Speaking of Sonic, has anyone seen the new Sonic movie that just came out?
I heard
No,
it wasn't that
I've been-
bad.
I love Jim Carrey in it, in the first one.
Oh, dude. Okay, so... Yeah, Jim Carrey in the first one was amazing. I want to go see the new Sonic movie, Sonic 2, that just came out. So I might do that. I might do that later this week.
I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna go do that, and you just fucking leave.
It's fucking like you just hear my door close. You're like,
Later,
I
guys.
think he's done it, boys. I think he left his mic on.
Again.
I still like how the entire internet bullied an entire studio to get them to fucking change.
To
God
fix
damn.
it, yeah, because it looked like garbage the first time. Yeah.
I almost wish that they kept it just to see how bad it was. I wouldn't
I'm
mind.
said you
sure. I'm
had-
sure there's like somebody somewhere has the file. Like,
Hey, Roman, you said you had a question for me when I came back, but I.
yeah, okay, yeah. So, my question is, this is generally for everyone. Who here, like myself, enjoys Nick Cage movies?
Oh, I do.
I fucking love Nick Cage movies. Like,
Oh,
I'm so excited for
some.
the new one that's coming out where he just plays himself.
Oh, yeah, that looks so good.
He's like, "Hi, I'm Nick Cage. This crazy guy wants me to fuck his wife," and then it's just, what's his name? Pedro Pascal, and he's just like, "Bro, that's me. What do you mean?" He's like, "I'm him," and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Nick Cage."
I saw
He
like
was in
literally,
Narcos too.
Yeah.
I saw like literally one scene from that movie, and I really wanted to watch it.
Dude, that movie
Yeah.
looks so good. From the trailer, what I saw was like they're like trying to hop a wall.
Yeah,
they're
that
getting
one, that
shot
one.
at or something, and then they're like, we could have just walked around the wall. Peanut, what do you think?
What do
He
I
does,
think?
yeah.
What are my thoughts?
Yeah, what are your thoughts? Have you seen the trailer for the new Nick Cage movie?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited. I try not to get my hopes up though, because he's just so fucking hit or miss. But I love Nick Cage movies. The only I think the issue that you end up running into though, right, is like when there's a good movie, like because it's so bad, like it's all by accident. So by trying to make like a good bad movie, like there's all a potential for it to go wrong. So I try to just keep my
fair enough.
expectations down.
What if
but
it's
it
like
better
the
be
movie of
amazing.
the year and he gets an Oscar?
I mean, everyone fucking talked about how great Pig was, and then like he didn't get any recognition for it. So
Right.
I don't know. That man's crazy though.
He'll take any role. I love it.
What
Dude,
was
yeah, I've seen Pig. Pig is great.
What was
Literally,
Pig?
the whole concept of Pig is just he's some like truffle hunter, like for restaurants or whatever. That used to be like some sort of like.
It's still a thing. I mean, it still
yeah.
happens.
Yeah, he's you can find it on Netflix, I think.
Yeah, but his truffle pig gets stolen.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Where's my pig?" And like that's the whole movie.
But
And then
he's
he
not
like
a-
becomes a
he's not a
badass, and
badass.
he like breaks people's like arms to like find his truffle pig.
is that the-
Yeah. I haven't seen it, but like, I think I walked past a room where somebody was watching it, and
He's like, "Where's my
Scenes-
pig? I'm looking for my pig."
John Wick before John Wick.
Yeah. But like, if John Wick had a pet pig,
What was the movie where he was like screaming about the bees?
Wicker Man.
Yeah, Wicker Man. Yeah,
Wicker Man?
I haven't
Okay.
seen Wicker Man. I need to,
There's so many Nick Cage movies I haven't seen that I really want to.
dude. Peanut and I were thinking of having just like a Nick Cage-a-thon.
I'll do it. I'll join you.
just end the server, just do it, and then be like, "All right, we've got material for the next podcast."
Dude, that'd be so fucking lit.
We've watched like a week's worth of Nick Cage movies.
So we talked about
The
doing,
first
like,
time-
a movie review, like kind of segment as like an additional thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first time I saw Emperor's New Groove was in Discord.
What?
Like
You've
yeah,
never
I had
seen Emperor's
Really?
New Groove?
Well, he
I
has
had never
now.
seen it. Yeah.
Can we
It
just
is
imagine
like
that
the
movie with
story.
like Nick Cage as Kronk?
No, Nick Cage would have to be the Emperor. Getting ready to
Bro, you
go
messed up
over-
my groove.
Getting ready to like go over the waterfall, and he's like, "Let's do it."
Let's do this. Yeah. He was like, "Let's do it."
But he uses his Con Air voice throughout the entire movie.
Oh, the half-ass like Southern accent that he loses halfway through the movie. Yeah.
Why'd you touch
But
the bunny?
I don't know if I mentioned this at any given point, and Roman might know this, but there's a lot of movies, video games, and stuff that I didn't see because I was grounded for like 6 years of my life. For
Is there
bad
like
grades.
any pretense? It's just your grades were just so bad consistently, just 6 years
Listen, we're
running.
talking about a man that like
Yeah.
showed me pictures of him whenever he was younger, and he looked like he was stoned out of his mind 90% of the time.
No. See, the thing is I couldn't smoke, and no, that's just how my eyes look, dude. They still look like
You
that.
just got crazy eyes.
That's just how my eyes look, dude. Yeah, no. When I was growing up, I think it started around maybe like 10 or so, and I was only allowed to read. I'd get like a couple days out of like a month that I could like go play basketball or like see a friend.
Sounds like you had Asian parents. All right.
I mean, essentially.
Sounds like we're in prison. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I couldn't get my grades up.
God,
Like
son.
they didn't know I had ADD until I was a junior in high school, or maybe it was a sophomore. But I also needed glasses, and it took them forever to get me those. So like,
Jesus, dude, you're like
Yeah.
living in like a shit up like prison camp somewhere.
I remember seeing Joe Dirt, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is so funny!" Because I'd never seen any like movies and stuff like since I was 9 years
He
old.
got the duty on him.
You show me your tits, and just gets shit all over himself. And they're like, "No, that was punishment enough. I think we'll let him go." Spoilers for anyone that hasn't seen Joe Dirt somehow.
I don't think I should do it.
Or the
It
sequel.
used to be on Comedy Central, like
All the
every
time.
day.
Yeah, like all the time.
There was a period of
all
time
the
where
time.
David Spade could not be touched. He was just the man.
What's the?
Uh,
Yeah, David Spade was like great. Didn't he have like a long line of movies he was in?
Yeah.
Like right around the time Joe Dirt was out.
I think
and
the
then
last
all of a
one
sudden
he
everybody
did
forgot
was
about
like
him.
Dickie Roberts, like where it was still like in that same vein.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, I
have the
think so.
internet, so we can just confirm this.
I just realized I'm sitting in darkness. I'm gonna turn my lights on.
I just
Nick's
realized.
like Batman. He watched the Batman movie and he's like, I must replicate
Vengeance.
this.
I actually need to watch
Vengeance.
that movie still.
What, dude? It's so good. You gotta watch it. I've seen it. What's
Y'all
the
ever
most-
seen Death to Smoochie?
Death is what?
Death to Smoochie
Death to
is a great
Smoochie?
movie.
It's
How do
so
you
fucking
spell
good.
that? Death is.
Death.
Death
Just,
to
you know,
Okay.
SMOOCHIE.
Death to
Moochie?
Smoochy.
it's like got the best cast.
Oh,
ever
it's
in the movie.
SMOOCHY. Smoochy.
Oh, maybe I thought it
Oh,
was
it's a
IE.
2002 dark comedy.
Robin Williams, Danny
you go.
DeVito, Edward.
Oh my
Edward
God.
Norton. It's fucking great, and it's like even though it's like Robin Williams like curses and shit a lot in it, and makes dirty jokes, but it's still slapstick as hell for like.
Oh, I'm watching
Like-
the trailer. I'm fucking dying.
I miss Robin
Like the-
Williams.
Yeah, me too. I still want to see that one he did with the like paper copy place or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was part of, he had like this trilogy of like movies that had nothing to do with each other, but Death to Smoochie was one of them.
Good movie.
Yeah.
It was
Anytime- Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying it was great.
Okay. I looked at the trailer just now and I'm like, you know what? I could see that. I'll watch that. I'll find a VHS tape or something of it.
It's
That
probably
VHS tape.
what the fuck? It's probably on streaming somewhere.
I mean, someone's gotta have it. You gotta
Yeah, I
torrent
mean-
it like the rest of us.
You got like fucking fistful of dollars still on some streaming things.
Aladdin
like the-
Forge. If I gets glasses.
Those old ass fucking westerns, they're still out there.
Mm-hmm.
They still making them. They still doing it.
Oh yeah, my grandma wants to watch this one that there's like a western like sort of show on Amazon Prime called like Outer Range or something like that. And it's like
Is it-
supernatural western.
Supernatural Western.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that just
Yep.
sounds like Supernatural. What was that season?
Listen,
like...
listen here, Grandma. I'll give you Daniel Craig and Aliens versus Cowboys, and that's all you get. Now go back to your room.
Dude,
I just rewatched Chronicle recently too.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Chronicle was like a supernatural first person movie, you know, they were recording from the camera and stuff, and it's like these guys all touched like a stone or something and got psychic powers and shit, like superpowers.
Uh-huh.
It was pretty good.
That's interesting. That's an interesting concept. So, what's the newest movie you guys have seen? Like, what's the most recent movie you've seen, like, in theaters?
Oh, in theaters?
Oh,
Shit.
I can't remember it. Fuck.
I mean, I saw Batman. I mean, there's no reason to even go into a theater right now.
I saw X, the horror movie, and then I've seen Batman as well.
What's that new, is it Marvel? Whoever the fuck the new...
Eternals?
Eternals, there you go. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
most recent one I saw.
I've
That's
yet
the
to
last
see
thing you saw.
Eternals.
It was okay.
It's so bad. Oh god, it's so bad.
Well, Morbius is also the newest one that came out, like, after Eternals. So, like, you've got those two. Like, Eternals just came out, and then Morbius literally just came out the other day.
I feel like
The
the Sony
Eternals
ones
made
don't
me feel
count.
like I was
though.
watching The Boys, but like less funny.
Yeah, that's fair. I've yet to watch The Boys, by the way.
Yeah, you're
Oh, so
missing
good.
out. It's so fucking good.
I mean, I've read the comics. I know about Love Sausage, and I'm sad that he's not in the show.
Yeah, I don't even know.
How
what
would
it
you
is,
know?
so-
You haven't even seen it.
Well, I had a friend that told me if he was in it or not. He's like, no, he's not in it.
Fibber
Well, I've
alert.
seen the show and I have no idea who he is, so he's not in the show.
Yeah. But Love Sausage is a guy that's in, like, the Boys universe, and then his whole thing is that he's Mr. Fantastic, but only his dick stretches. And he grabs things with his dick, so that's his whole thing. And his name is Love Sausage.
Dude, that's so. Why would they not put that in? That's so good.
Probably, like, they're, like, R-rating or whatever.
Oh, who the
like,
fuck cares? The show's already fucking like that.
Oh, I'm sure it's coming.
I'm sure it'll be, like, in another season, like... we already know Noir is a Homelander clone, it's fine.
Oh,
No,
thank
not
you.
Noir.
Don't
Thank
ruin it
you.
for people, Roman.
Homelander.
Thank you.
Some people
You're
don't
welcome,
know.
I saved you time. Don't watch the show anymore, it's fine.
Dude, I love Black Noir too.
No, Black
Fuck
Noir is
you.
hilarious.
I fucking died when the way that they defeated him.
Black Noir just has, like, a titty milk, like, fetish or some shit.
Does he? I don't
Bro,
think
I'm
get
about
that
to take
far.
my headphones
I don't remember
off.
that.
We're gonna have to cut this whole part of the podcast.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We can cut this out, that's fine.
It's not gonna matter to me. I've already been spoiled.
Roman,
Do we
I
have
just
to?
ruined
Oh, I
everything.
mean, you can just
we're not.
write
We're not listening to The Boys anymore. We're not gonna watch it.
We are The Boys.
At all.
Well, it's on my list of things to watch. Like, all of my knowledge so far is, like, from what people have told me and what I've read in the comics, alright? So, like, half this shit, I don't know if it's true or not, so
No, it's
keep
okay.
that.
Well,
We're already not
you
friends.
literally just spoiled, like, Black Noir's identity.
Ruined it. Soiled it.
Yeah, but like, considering it's a
Fuck
TV show, it'll
you.
probably be different.
Wait, how do we?
You
They'll
can't
be like,
recover-
joke's
you
on
can't
you, it was
recover,
Love
Roman.
Sausage the whole time.
Oh, damn it. He just keeps ruining it. Shut up, Roman. We are not talking about The Boys anymore.
We're talking about the girls now.
Mm,
The
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah, the girls.
The hit
Girls.
TV show on Showtime.
The girls.
Powerpuff Girls.
That was a
I'm on
damn
my
good show.
period again. Uh-oh. There
Wow.
goes.
Wow.
Alright,
Kevin,
we'll just
be
clip all of
okay.
that. We'll just
Wow.
clip all of that out. It's fine.
Out of context. Just
If you guys,
make a meme of it.
if you guys have not seen, if you guys love, like, horror movies, I would highly recommend watching X, the horror movie that, like, just came out.
Would you like to go ahead and spoil it all for us? Let us know what happened in the movie.
No, I'm not gonna spoil the movie.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Okay.
saying
The
it's a
entire
good
podcast.
horror movie and I would watch it, but you'll be cringing the whole time. It's fine.
The whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
If I don't cringe the whole time, I'm coming back to you, Roman.
That's fine. That's fine. I guarantee you 100% you'll start cringing at least, like, the first 10 minutes into the movie.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm cringing today. I started watching the new season of Kaguya-sama Love is War. Oh my god, that show makes me cringe.
Kaguya-sama Loves War?
Kanye loves
Yeah.
war.
What is that?
It's a fucking, like, romance comedy anime, and it's fucking ridiculous, dude. It's so, like, there's some parts that are so cringy. Like, that's what I was doing when, like, when you hit me up. I was watching the new episode, and I was like, oh, it's so funny, but, like, you watch an episode, and you're like, oh, I don't feel good.
I think I need to go lay down.
Yeah.
Basically. What's everybody's, like, newest anime?
The time I got reincarnated as an assassin. No. The actual title
Okay.
is...
Wait, what?
The actual title of the anime is World's Best Hitman Gets Reincarnated as an Assassin.
Oh yeah. I think I like saw. I've been seeing that in like the listings, and I just
It's
haven't.
really, really good.
There's one that I've been wanting to see. It just came out. It's like the hero. The hero doesn't want like. The hero quits being the hero because they kicked him out for being too strong after the Demon Lord was defeated.
Oh, yeah.
So he like changes sides to go to like the Demon Lord side.
He's just like, fuck
Yeah.
you guys. Now you have to deal with me.
I just tried going to Crunchyroll to try and remember what the fuck I was watching. I just typed Google Chrome into Google Chrome.
He's like, I've got no brain juice. There's no brain juice left.
Google
It's
give
all
me
in
the
my Arnold
answers.
Palmer.
Oh my god, bro.
All my blood has gone to Arnold.
Speaking of
Or
anime,
Palmer.
I've really wanted to finish Tokyo Ghoul.
I haven't even watched Tokyo Ghoul.
Why? What you got against it?
Because it was like my favorite anime until it wasn't.
Season one-
I've only seen the first season, so.
Yeah, and then you just stop watching it after that. That's what happens.
Yeah, that's what I heard from everybody. That like, just stop watching.
Like literally,
after the
you're
first
watching
season.
it, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait a second, how many years has gone by? Where's the character? What happened? Where'd you go?
Isn't that after the second core of season 1? Like it's 2 cores, right? It's not season 1, season 2.
I tried watching season
No,
2,
'cause,
and
I mean-
sorry, go on.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that it's like season 1 is all the build up to that like fight, and then like what happens in season 1 is like they finally like raid that building or whatever. He finally has that fight or whatever, that main bad guy of that season.
What-
And then it's like you know that the character won that fight, but it just kind of like ends. And you're like, okay, well, we'll pick up in season 2, and then season 2, it's like that character was like reincarnated or something, or was captured.
That's where that's why I thought there was like another season, because they changed. It's either 2 cores or it's a whole ass other season.
Yeah.
Because they changed the OP in the ending, and yeah, then there was Jason, and then there was like that one dude, though.
Yeah.
You know,
If I remember correctly, like, and maybe we're thinking the same thing, but like what happened is like the core breakdown is like in season 2, it's broken into the 2 cores, and you don't even find out like who that character is that actually is like the brainwashed main character until that halfway point. So it's like literally you watch season 1, and then season 2 starts with you you're like, it shows you a couple of the characters, but you literally don't know what's going on, and then like halfway it's like, oh, there's your main character right there.
amnesia is such a stupid trope.
Yeah, and you're just like, okay, well, we could have maybe gone like 2 episodes, but it's like you went like 8 or 10.
I remember I tried watching season 2, and it confused the fucking shit out of me, because it just made me feel like I was starting in the middle of the anime.
Well, it's funny because like when you're something that like appreciates like cinema or something, like you just like you can at least like go back and you're like, oh, there was all these like little context clues that happened along the way that I just didn't pay attention to. But it's like in that one, it's like there was nothing. It was just like all of a sudden halfway through season 2, they're like, oh, by the way, this is the guy you were looking for. This is him. And you're like,
I feel like we talked about this once already,
Did
like
we?
for sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did, because you said you watched season 1, and so like with like you can watch it, but I guarantee you're gonna hate it. But like the whole thing is it ends with the power of friendship.
As any,
I actually
as any
heard that
great
season
show
2
should.
isn't even related to like the first season.
That's what they try to say, but they try to say like certain parts of it isn't canon.
Yeah, like it wasn't
And-
canon. That's what I heard. My friend
Yeah,
told me that,
but-
and it confused the fucking shit out of me. I was like, oh, and then I just
Well, it's
stopped
like you
caring
get-
about watching the anime.
Well, like you can also tell that like they run into that like classic like I think everyone's big issue with like a lot of those like Shippuden style like animes is like they're like the characters just have to keep getting stronger. Like gotta yeah, that guy was the baddest guy, but now there's a batterer guy.
There's a bad.
He's even more batterer than the last one. But we'll overcome it somehow. And it's like
Batter arrest.
and like in Tokyo Ghoul, it's like season 1, like the guy that he fought, like it was just like at that point where it's like, how much stronger would you really make the next person?
Dude, that's like
It's like
literally
it
One
made
Piece in a
sense.
fucking nutshell.
Yeah.
Although I do love One Piece.
I mean, Dragon Ball.
That too.
I mean, like they're just like, he's a god now, and then you're like, okay, well, you can't get any stronger than God. They're like, well, there's different types of
Watch me.
gods, idiot.
He's
So,
super god.
have you never gone Super Saiyan God? Super Saiyan God 2?
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Like I'll go back and I'll watch all the way up to like the Frieza saga, and then I'll always like rewatch like the Cell, but like after Cell I'm like, come on guys.
See what I like about like One Punch Man is that like he's already like the obvious like
As strong as you can be.
like yeah, and his struggle is about like, man, I'm fucking bored of this.
Kind
Like
of punching people
I-
one time.
yeah. And like you can see like in like the show like it's effortless for him to like it's like, oh man, I basically had to like learn. I'm so strong. I basically had to learn how to like unscrew a soda bottle without destroying the neighborhood. You know.
Well, even just like, how do I teach someone to be as strong as me? Like when he's like, I do 10,000 push-ups. And you're
My
like,
question is, how does
no.
he masturbate?
He only
That's
did
the real question.
very carefully.
Very careful.
Well, I mean,
He's had to learn.
Well, he's not called One Punch Man for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
He just punches his dick and goes, ugh!
he's just
One bust
and
man.
One bust, man.
done. Do you think he would shoot like a
I
shotgun?
bet there's a hentai out there
I'm
called
sure
One
there
Bust
is.
Man.
Sure there is.
I would love to hear that theme song too, while like during like,
One
a sex scene.
Bust!
One punch.
One bust!
Oh man. Yeah, so I'm doing like that tabletop thing, and it's absolutely bonkers.
Are you
Tabletop?
running the campaign, or are you just a part of the campaign?
I'm DMing.
Oh,
I'm,
that's
using-
what you meant when you said campaign.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you
I'm,
meant D&D. I thought you were doing like the actual
He was
campaign.
thinking about like the other term for dungeon master.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually I'm using the system Ryutama, and I like just edited a bunch of it so it'd be more combat heavy. And like I'm 3 days in with two of the characters, two of the players, and like two NPCs that they have brought with them to fight with them separately are both dead as fuck. like no contest, dead. So like at one point they saw like this relic thing that was like in the middle of this like fiery cone and shit that had like blown up 20 people, and they're like, oh, I don't want to touch that thing, that's scary, it's got levers and it's a gun, but like a crazy magic gun. And like they walk away, and on the way that they're walking away, these two kids run past them to go to the ocean to like go swimming, and one of them decides to touch it, and it's like possessed, so it like like gets onto him and shit like that. He comes back later, and like they get in this fight, with this little kid, and it like blasts like the forest away with one shot. Like each special action it reloads and fires off a shot, and it destroyed like a whole forest, and like it's like a giant cannon in one hand. So like I wanted to make it like, yeah, every boss you're gonna fight is gonna take some kind of thinking, because one pull of this trigger is gonna like destroy half the countryside.
Because I have unlimited power, and you cannot stop me.
Yeah, that's what I wanted like the kind of fights to be. I wanted to, is like early on you should probably avoid these kind of things, but he decided to go for it. So, and he lost an NPC in the fucking process.
I remember the other day, my friend actually described. He brought up D&D because I guess he's a DM right now, and he actually mentioned a boss or enemy that he wanted to put in his campaign, a false Hydra or something.
Oh, I know what a false Hydra is.
That thing
It's
sounds
like,
fucking terrifying.
yeah, it's like a thing that makes you forget.
I heard that if it eats a person, every single person forgets that person. It's almost as if they didn't exist.
Yeah, like
the white whale. Yeah, like ReZero's white whale.
Yeah, essentially.
What is ReZero anyway?
You've
I
never
keep
watched
seeing
that
it.
anime?
No, I keep seeing it. Like, what is
pretty
it?
Imagine
good.
the whiniest pro tag ever in an isekai anime, and that's what you get.
Yeah,
That's
but mix it with
literally-
like Steins Gate.
Yeah,
But like
next
mix it with like
to
Steins Gate sort of shit, like time travel,
Oh,
multiverse, magic.
Go on.
But yeah, I have a couple like boss fights and stuff that I have set up. Oh shit. So I haven't really gone into like the whys of this thing, but like one of the houses in town, I had my one player walk up, and you know his cat ran inside, and he goes up and he goes in the house, or the lady allows him in, but when he walks in, he notices like there's no natural light coming in from the open windows, and like everything is kind of like just pitch black for him, and he asks the lady why is it so dark in there, and she's like, I don't there's nothing dark in here, you know, it's the middle of the day. He tries going up the stairs, and the stairs like extend as he's like trying to walk up. He looks back, there's only he's only gone up 3 steps, and then it goes on to like the lady goes upstairs, so he's able to follow somehow, and then he walks down the hall to get his cat, and he passes by like this nursery room, and it's like dripping with miasma and shit, and like there's a baby screaming, like crying in like this low like deep voice, and then like he pushes on to like he like is inflicted with fear, so he runs into the next room. His cat's there, he grabs the cat, the door slams shut, and then like the cat starts screaming for like a full minute without breathing, so he jumps out the window and lands on the ground, looks back, and the window hasn't even broken. So
the
like yeah, like I made like a really like spoopy horror house, and 2 players have encountered it separately. The other one almost died in a fight, woke up in a bed, same kind of pitch black, no natural light, no doors in the room. He gets freaked out, rolls a nat 20. It's like, yo, I'm gonna try to go back to sleep. So when he rolls a nat 20, like the bed turns into like this pudding sort of droopiness, and like he falls to the floor, and the door swings open. He runs out, and it slams behind him.
Everyone dies.
So, rocks fall. Rocks fall. Everyone dies. Yeah, I'm trying to like bring in some like creepiness to this fucking story, because it's based off of the book I'm writing, and it's kind of like a supernatural sci-fi fantasy horror.
So not only are you a musical genius, but you're also a prolific writer.
Yeah, he's a decorated author, like an award-winning author over here.
Shut up.
The name's Grave. Cheeks Grave.
Cheeks Grave. That should be your new like book surname. Yeah.
Did I tell you about the story I want to write? The comedy one?
No, but you might have. But go ahead.
For our audience and other people that don't know.
Yeah.
I almost forgot we were doing a podcast.
Same.
I was just kind of jamming.
Arnold Palmer and the boys right here.
Yeah, dude, let's go.
Arnold and Palmer and the boys.
And the boys. Welcome you.
So
Just for you.
the idea I have for like a comedy, like action, like I'd love to turn it into like a manga or something, but it's like this dude has like a mental illness where like he's got like delusions and shit. So like his life, he's like lives his life real boring, but in his head like everything has stats and like health bars and shit like that, like a video game.
Mm-hmm.
So like an RPG. So then like one day he gets mugged, and he gets mugged, and he gets like real pissed off and stuff, and like at himself for not being able to defend himself. So he starts like doing push-ups, and then he's like, oh, you know, I've just been sitting here playing video games this whole time, but now that I'm like losing weight and like, you know,
I could go touch some grass right now.
Yeah, he goes and touches some grass and sees like
call the book Touching Grass. How
like
to
his HP bar increases and stuff like that. So you know, it's a basic trope, you know. But
you ever read
like
the comic The Max?
No, I haven't.
Well, don't want to stop your like train of thought, but like The Max essentially is about like this like homeless like crazy guy. And he sees himself as this like superhero, like the Max. So it's like the comic book like takes place as like him seeing like this stuff happening.
Yeah, it's got a vibe like that. I was gonna make this like a huge like comedy thing. So like you know, he'd be eating like a bowl of ramen, but like at his table it would be like a long ass table with like meats and like, you know, potatoes and like drumsticks and wine and shit, but it's just like a bowl of ramen, and he's a poor college kid with like a bowl of ramen and like a glass of ice water. But then like so he goes back, beats up that thug eventually, and like levels up and stuff, and I had like all these like little side ideas, but like one of the best ones I have is that I want him to like walk past like a, you know, like a mob restaurant or something, or like a gangster's restaurant, and like, you know, it would say like Luigi's or something. It'd be like a regular ass restaurant, but
and it's just Waluigi in there.
What he sees is like you know, a building with like an exclamation point, and it says like level 2 dungeon. he walks in, and like you know, like the bouncers and stuff are just like regular ass mobs, and he like beats the shit out of them. And like he like beats up all these dudes and stuff, and then like ends up at the like back room, and it's just this one other dude, you know, the manager. But the manager also has these delusions. So they both see like this demon lord's castle or something, and he's at like the top of like has like a throne up there and stuff, and they get in like this epic battle, but they're literally just like slap boxing each other.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Or like when he talks to a girl, it's just a dating sim. He's like, here's your 4 options of
awesome.
dialogue.
That would be an awesome idea. I should totally use that.
In there.
You'd have to like go in and out of like him thinking
Except
that he's
it's Honey
actually
Pop.
like dropping like some dope ass lines, and in reality he's just like, so you see that?
Do you want to
see
fuck?
that show?
But like,
like,
okay,
no.
but like so like he like in like in real life, you know, he's like talking to this girl, who like in his mind he's talking to like this princess or something, but like it cuts to it and he's like in an alley talking to like a ketamine addict.
Why ketamine?
Her name is Princess Ketamine. Please respect her.
Princess Ketamine.
The STD, formerly known as Princess.
Oh my god.
The drug
I
addict
can't wait for you
formerly
to
known as.
I can't wait for you to record that.
It's okay, I'll send it to you later.
Concave pancreas.
The game.
Prolapse urethral tract and or death.
Gastrointestinal sneezing.
It's okay. I'll put that up for the next one. It'll just be like an
I'm gonna cry.
advertisement. Just put that
I'm gonna
advertisement
fucking
before
cry.
the podcast. We're just like, all right, here's your 5-second clip of what the podcast is about, and it's just me reading that.
Sponsors, anyone? Sponsors?
That's gonna be great.
Speaking
what
of which, though,
Yeah.
we're at an hour 15 and close to 8 o'clock. I need to eat something.
You get no food. That's not how this works.
You don't get paid in food for this. Get at it.
You guys are getting
Do
paid.
you guys? If you guys want to keep going, that's cool. But I have to get something in my stomach.
Like a
Okay.
penis?
Yeah.
I have a
Like
ball for you.
gastrointestinal sneezing.
Well, Pew, before you leave then, do you have any, what did I call them? Oh, damn it, I don't have...
Complaints,
No, compliments or apologies.
compliments, or apologies. Yeah.
Complaint, compliment.
Do you have anyone you want to compliment? Do you want to apologize for any of the mean things you might have said this podcast before you leave it?
I am extremely sorry for all of my hurtful remarks that I have given.
I don't believe
I'm
you.
sorry
hope
to
you
Jesus
can forgive
Christ.
me. Yeah, especially to Jesus, I'm sorry.
Dear
I don't have any
Jesus.
compliments. No compliments. But I'm going to apologize to Roman for what I'm gonna do to his butthole later.
Prostate.
Are you gonna apologize for leaving early?
No.
I mean,
No.
No.
It's like, no.
I literally just gave you the
Why?
easiest cop out, and you didn't even. You're like, nah. I'm gonna talk about how I'm gonna
Nah.
fuck Roman's butthole.
Yeah, I thought that
Bye,
seemed more
nerds.
pertinent. All right, guys.
All right, bye, Pew.
Okay, bye.
Grave
Bye.
cheeks to you, sir.
Grave cheeks to you. He's like, nah, he says, I gotta go eat, and then he's just gonna
There he
go
goes.
clap his cheeks.
All right, well, this is perfect. Before we leave off, we do want to hear from Nick because he wanted to tell us about games that he's revisited.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I started playing Majora's Mask again.
Ooh,
You guys ever play Majora's Mask?
you playing an emulator or?
Maybe.
I mean, I have the original somewhere. I have the
I do
actual
too, but I don't know where my fucking GameCube
N64
is.
cartridge.
Well, even though that's not the original, but I got
Hey, yeah.
when I was a kid, I got the GameCube that had like the whole Legends Zelda collection on it. Best
You
fucking
know.
shit ever.
The best GameCube.
Indeed.
Is that like GameSphere?
Yes. That was literally what the
It's
answer was about that.
spherical! Yeah.
Formerly known as. It's spherical.
Yes.
Well,
Square.
how far are you in it? Are you enjoying revisiting such a classic?
Oh my god, dude! I have never been happier in my life.
Is that where your name,
I played for, like,
Deku
hours
Scrub
yesterday.
is from?
Huh? Yeah, it's literally exactly where. When I wanted to start playing it again because I was trying to look up like Legend of Zelda shit, try and come up with a name,
Mhm.
and then I just accidentally started watching Majora's Mask videos, and I was just like, oh, I want to play this, and then I did.
Why watch it when you can play it?
I know. Oh my god, dude, that game is just so fucking good. It's like the best experience ever. Like I love Legend of Zelda. It's my all-time favorite series, but like Jesus fucking Christ.
That moon creeps me out.
If God was to shit out a game, it was that one.
So
But
you're
here, I
saying
thought it
that
was
that'd be
coming
one of the
up.
games that he didn't even try? It's like, well, if God was to shit out a game, it would be that one.
Yeah.
Now, if he was actually trying, it would be a different game, but the shit version would be that one.
It would be Elden Ring.
Dude, Elden Ring.
Dude, you gotta still play Elden Ring, man.
I actually didn't realize that. You know how obviously as a kid, like those types of like fighting stuff are just like hard to you because you're a dumb child.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought like, well, I was playing it yesterday and some of the fights were like somewhat kind of difficult, but I don't know if that was just because I had to remap a fucking like you've seen a Nintendo 64 controller, right? That fucking awkward ass fucking W shape.
Explain
bullshit.
it to me like I've never seen it before.
Huh?
I said explain it to me like I've never seen one before, so that way our viewers get an idea.
Imagine the letter M, but like with buttons on it.
Oof, it sounds great.
It was like the most awkward
idea.
shit ever. Like the game. Oh my god! Like I never realized how fucking spoiled we are with like games today. Obviously, like I was trying to like use a fucking bow and shit, and like you can't even aim in that. There's no like reticle or anything. You're just fucking like moving
It's
around.
like, yeah,
and no idea where
there.
the fuck you're shooting and shit. Oh, it was such a good time, even though I was. Oh.
Yeah. I just never felt like it was as good as Ocarina of Time.
I actually like it better than Ocarina. Like I absolutely love Ocarina of Time, but like that game to me was just so fucking unique. Like the whole like 3-day cycle and everything, that was just so fucking cool.
You guys
I feel like
want to know
it's
the only Legend of Zelda game I've ever played?
which one?
It was Link's Awakening for the Game Boy Advance.
I was waiting for
actually
it to be
never
like
played that one.
Warriors of Hyrule.
Wait, Roman, you've
Really?
never played like Ocarina or anything?
Nope.
Oh, dude,
Nope.
you're missing out.
I
Go legally obtain it somehow and then play it.
Illegally obtained.
No, legally.
In a very legal way, please
In a
legally
very legal
obtain
way,
a legal
obtain it.
copy of a legal game.
I will send you a website to legally obtain it.
It's Nintendo.com for all
Yeah,
your
Nintendo.com, that one, definitely.
all your
That's where
legal
I was
game
gonna say.
purchases
Huh?
for Nintendo-based products. Definitely go there.
I mean,
But yeah,
yeah,
no,
Link's Awakening was
I-
the only one I've played.
Huh?
Link's Awakening is the only one I've played. And then I guess Smash Bros, if that's what you count, was a
Bro, you're missing
Legend of
out.
Zelda game.
3D Zelda games were so fucking good. I mean, the handheld ones were fucking great too, but the 3D ones were so fucking great.
Just
don't
a
know, I
little
heard
bit of
the-
Smack Bros.
I heard the Wii U ones were... Oh, sorry, I got the hiccups. Weren't as good.
That is a fucking lie. I mean, I never owned a Wii, but I mean, I played the Xbox version of the Wii games, and aside from the part where I had to physically flail my arms around, the game itself was fucking great. Like, if you're talking about like Twilight Princess, oh my god, that game is so fucking good. And if you're gonna tell me otherwise, you can suck my fucking dick.
I think
buddy.
it was Twilight Princess that I played a little bit of.
And
For
you're,
a demo.
You're nerfing your own existence by not playing it.
Okay, I
Finish
guess
it.
I'll have to do that. I'll put that on my bucket list.
All of them, every single one of them.
I'll put that on my list of things to do for the year.
Your life will become about probably 10 times better.
What were you saying, Peanut?
Just like that. It is 10 times better.
Yeah.
Smack Bros?
Just you accepting the idea into your head has already improved the quality of your life.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I can
It's like
feel it
breathing
now.
air. You need it.
Oh, I can feel it now. I feel healthier already.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on, Zelda.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I don't care. I'm such a fucking slut for that game. It's so fucking eerie.
So, Nick,
Yeah.
tell us about your job. Like,
My
what
job?
are you working on right now? Yeah, at work.
I'm never working on like one specific thing. What is it? I always have like a fuck ton of jobs that I work on at one time. So like I'm always doing like a bunch of like EDDMs, a bunch of menus, postcards, business cards, like posters and stuff occasionally. It's like a lot of a lot of like small businesses. It's if you don't know what an EDDM is, it's like a postcard essentially that you give to the post office that mails to an entire area, like a town.
So that's what you've been cranking
you mean
out?
like with stamps? That sounds cool.
Oh, you mean snail
kind
mail?
of.
What's that?
Kind of, it's like there's a stamp that you put on it that like you have to put on it like in the actual printing process, like when you're designing it. But yeah.
Oh wow, stamps! Oh god, I love stamps.
Dude, fucking where I work, like pizza places love this shit. I've worked on so many fucking pizza places. Like I can almost speak Italian.
I mean, to be
I can
to be fair though,
I mean, that's fair. I have to.
as a pizza place, like you're competing like if you try to go into like the online space, it's like you gotta fucking compete with like Papa John's, Domino's, Little Caesars. Like everyone's got a bigger fucking ad budget than you.
We actually don't deal with any of the bigger places. It's all like small business stuff, which is kind of nice. We do.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like they don't have like you're their only option. Like if they try and go, like they're like, oh, I'm gonna go on Facebook and run some Facebook ads. Like it's like, oh yeah, you're totally gonna fucking beat out Papa John's and Domino's on Facebook ads.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, which is kind of, it is really fucked. Like I don't really have sympathy for bigger businesses because like fuck you.
Yeah.
Like they just take over everything. But
It's like, and then you don't think about it, and you're like, I have options, and you're like, wait a second, my option is Domino's or Pizza Hut. These suck.
You really don't have options.
Me and Roman were talking about it when he got his MXD drink.
Oh yeah.
Because I was like, let me look up if MXD is the same company as MD 2020, and I was like, oh, it's not. And I was like, but they're fucking owned by like the MXD's owned by like the biggest beer company. I think it's like Rini Ralph or something like that, but they own like all beverages, like fucking Starbucks beverages all the way down to like the cheapest alcohol beverages. Like they own it all.
Yeah, it's like fucking Coke.
Yeah, it's like you go into a gas station, you're like, man, I wonder what unique beverage I'm gonna pick out. It's like they're all same person owns them all.
Imagine being that guy. You could just walk into any store and be like, yeah, this is free now.
I think the only big corporate business I'll ever lay my life on the line for is Arizona.
Arizona? Just
Arizona
for the Arnold
iced tea.
Palmers?
Not even I
Thankfully,
actually
they,
don't like Arnold Palmer that much. I just like it as an alcoholic drink. But Arizona
Okay, makes
is
sense.
as a tea itself is so fucking good. Like oh my god. Like if
I'm
I
sure
could
all the slave labor all around the country would agree with you.
Oh, no, that's
They're like,
fucked
no,
up.
we will do whatever we can to keep this can of tea 99 cents. And Nick's like, and I back you on that
I
decision, my
support you
friend.
highly.
I named my penis and my ball after you, sir. You keep it up.
Arnold and Palmer. You have to guess which one's which.
I have Arnold tattooed right on my dick, dude.
Give Arnold a kiss. You better get it right
It's just
first time.
Arnold's face.
Oh dude, I would get a fucking body pillow of Arnold.
Just old man Arnold
All right,
Palmer.
let's write that down.
Crotch tattoo. Like.
For Nick's birthday, we are getting him an Arnold tattoo. Or a pillow. We'll
You know what?
find
You know
a
what?
local
That,
tattoo
that
artist.
goes on the list of things to get Nick for his birthday.
Oh my fucking lord. Wait, you have a
All of a sudden,
list?
he just like he gets
Yeah.
a gift certificate in the mail. He's like, I got a gift certificate
One
for
free
a
tattoo.
for
Bro,
a
if I
tattoo
get a-
parlor, and we're like, oh my god, yes, you have to go do that.
Bro, I would feel so mad sketched if I was to get a free tattoo from literally anywhere.
It's just you just get like this letter in the mail. It's like, yeah, so somebody paid for your tattoo. You can come in anytime. They wanted it either on your ass as a tramp stamp or like right above your crotch. So you gotta pick one.
Yeah, dude,
They
I would get a
said
tramp stamp
very
from Arnold.
mockingly, like, who is our worst tattoo artist? And I said, we're all really good. And then they kept mentioning how we have a 2-star review on Yelp. And I said, do you want a tattoo or not? And they said, oh, we want a tattoo.
That's a business model.
Oh my god. Yeah, but
Get
no,
the-
I've been obsessed with like Arizona iced tea since I was in fucking high school, dude. I love that shit.
Down to my core.
I am
love-
mostly. I'm not water. I am 99%.
Speaking of which, what is your favorite Arizona tea flavors?
Oh my god, that's so hard to decide.
I like peach. I like
The peach one
and
is
peach,
definitely
like tea flavor.
Possibly one of my favorites.
Or
Like
raspberry.
number one. For me. It's between the peach or the black and white tea.
Oh, I gotta go back on my word. Real quick. I've remembered that whenever I was living in Florida, they had a limited edition, or like a limited run of their normal ginseng and green, like,
I'm sorry, could you pronounce
Tea?
that for me one more time? What was it again?
ginseng?
Ginseng.
Ginseng.
Someone hung out in
Green
Florida
tea.
just a little too long.
My Jen
But-
green tea.
I was trying to collect my thoughts. So they had a limited run of the ginseng and green tea. Ginseng and green tea. Arizona
Yeah, no,
teas.
you're totally
But
fine.
it had
That's
cucumber
exactly how
in
you
it.
say it. It's exactly how you say it.
It's ginseng. Okay, I'm just kidding.
Is it actually how you say it?
It's ginseng. Yeah.
It's just like he's got this like weird southern twang on the end of it.
I got that ginseng.
He's like
bro.
ginseng.
What? It's like that
Ginseng.
one fucking weird berry.
It's
Like
ginseng.
what's that berry called? The acai berry.
Acai. It's
Acai.
just blueberry. That's what it means. It just means blueberry.
Does
No,
it
an
actually?
acai berry is
like,
different than a blueberry.
But it
I
looks
hear
exactly the same.
I hear that name pronounced like so many different ways. My mother called it like acai. I was like, the fuck.
Yeah, I've heard people say acai. Yeah.
But that's just because
fucking
it's
weird.
how it's
As
spelled,
if though. As if they're sneezing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was the limited run of the ginseng and cucumber green tea that they had.
Oh my
and I
god,
loved
dude, that was so good.
Yeah, right? And I was just like, oh, you know what? Scratch that. I'll take that any day over the peach tea.
That's not a limited one. They still sell that one. It's like it's,
They stopped selling it where I was living at in Florida, like completely. They never restocked it anywhere.
Oh, that's so fucked. They
yeah, like
they
they
have
had
it-
it for like a week.
They have it at the Krauser's near me, and I would get it like all the. It was like the most I don't know why, but cucumber anything is just like the most refreshing shit I've ever had.
Right? Right?
I
That's
don't know
what I'm
why.
saying. Like
It
I
is.
would if I could, like if I had the funds right now, I would just probably buy like 3 cases of that shit and just leave it in my like right next to the twisted teas. In my
3
closet.
cases of lemonade.
You just look at Roman's cart, and all you find is a bunch of cucumbers,
And twisted tea.
cucumbers and water.
I don't know what it is, man. I just really like this stuff.
I just love cucumbers.
It's so good.
The bigger the cucumber, the better it feels in my stomach.
Wink, wink, stomach. The better it feels in my asshole.
There
Oh,
just ends up being like a fucking cucumber shortage, and then he just starts buying pickles and trying to like remove all the vinegar from them, return them to their natural form.
We must
No
return
matter-
it to the
no
natural.
matter how much I suck, it never goes back.
No
I
matter
just
how
keep
much I
sucking and
practice,
sucking, and it's a pickle.
it just never goes away. The
It's just
vinegar,
permanently
it
there.
stays.
Who invented these goddamn abominations?
I actually don't like pickles.
What?
I hate pickles.
I don't.
Why?
Like pickles
Why
at all.
does everybody hate pickles?
Like anytime I like bite into a burger and I taste a pickle, my day just gets a little bit worse.
Oh yeah, no, I think, like, as someone who's like a foodie or whatever, like people like regularly give me shit over like going to like a burger place and they're like, it's a classic burger place, we put pickles on it, and I'm like, yeah, no, you don't have to do that. You
Yeah,
just
no,
take
you
it off.
don't. Dude, if you want to like say classic burger, the original burger was literally just a slab of fucking meat on bread.
Yeah, I tell people
That's
that all the
classic.
time. Like, I'm just like, I don't know who the fuck they think they're over here like pulling one over on.
There's
But-
fuck, I forget the name of like the actual burger place, but the place where the burger was originally made, they don't even allow you to
Hamburg?
put ketchup on it. If you put ketchup on the burger or you bring in your own ketchup package, I think they kick you out.
Yeah, they escort you out.
Yeah,
They're like, no,
yeah, yeah,
you're not
it's-
allowed.
it's
to.
So you know
called
what I'm talking
Hamburg.
about then, like the
Yeah.
place, but I don't remember the name.
Yeah, it's Hamburg, Germany.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe, I don't know.
That's why it's called a hamburger.
Hamburger.
Hamburg, Germany. Gamburger. Yes.
Hamburger.
The Cumburger. Yeah, dude.
I don't remember that.
No, that's not what it's called.
He's like, ah,
Wrong.
yes, the Cumburger. Good times.
I see you're
I
here for the
remember
Cumburger.
college.
No, I am not here for the Cumburger.
I actually just learned a phrase in German the other day. It's
Does it have anything to do with Cumburgers?
no, it's no, I took a photo of it because it was actually kind of ridiculous. If you read it in English, it just sounds ridiculous. It's
Gamburger.
Oh my God,
It's just
where's
Arnold
my-
Schwarzenegger saying hamburger.
Hamburger. It's,
Jamie, I got you a hamburger.
What if...
the phrase is "We're sucking dick," and it literally just translates to "We're looking for you," as in like we're trying to like hire, like we're looking for people to hire. So there was just a big
Oh,
ass
not
sign
like-
in
not like in a
Germany that
creepy
just
way?
said "We're sucking dick," and it was just like,
Cool.
oh.
We like sucking dick.
And an American speaker does Reddit, and you're like, huh.
It's like, no, that's wrong.
No, what? No, that's correct. What do you mean?
That'd be the perfect thing for like a strip club.
We
Listen,
suck
I don't
dick.
know. I don't know where you're from. I think that'll get you what's called barred, closed off.
That'll get you banned. I think.
Where?
From
The guy that like comes around and like inspects strip clubs, like, this is a classic case of getting shut down right here.
Well, how'd you mind your own fucking business, buddy?
Gotta start sucking. Yeah.
Nick's like, we didn't say that we accept money for sucking dick. I'm just saying we're doing it.
We're just doing it, buddy.
Love it. Listen, we suck dick and we don't put pickles on our cheeseburgers. That's what we do here.
Sounds like heaven.
Maybe it's because I'm from the old country, and like in Russia, it's like you don't really have the option to like waste food or like have preferences or whatnot, because it's like you're just like, you eat what you get, right? So I've never really. Yeah.
I don't know, Roman. That sounds a lot like not freedom.
Shut up.
I don't
But
know
I've
the
never
term,
grown
bro.
up with like any sort of like food preference, like, or like I don't feel weird about textures or like tastes, like about any sort of food.
My burger tastes scaly. This is normal.
I used to eat boogers all the time as a kid. I'm like 3 years old. My mom's like, stop it. I remember that. You bring that up.
Listen, Mother, texture does not bother me.
Texture or the saltiness of my boogers does not bother me. Well, it bothers me, so please stop.
Jesus Christ.
No, but like I love pickles. I don't understand why people are like, oh, I don't like pickles. Well, like tomatoes or some weird shit like
Pickles
that.
are dumb. I don't know why people don't like tomatoes. But I mean, I guess that's the same thing as like not liking pickles. Preference. But like there are people that just like fucking hate tomatoes. Like they'll fucking like, I'll shoot a tomato on sight. Tomato. Like.
I know plenty of people like that.
Yeah, I'm that way when it comes to mustard. I fucking hate mustard. Unless it's
Why
like
do you
honey
hate
mustard,
mustard?
but like regular mustard is just fucking an abomination to me. Shouldn't exist.
Honey mustard is its own thing.
Yeah,
It's not mustard.
Well, it's mustard adjacent.
it's like the mustard that
guess.
God kissed.
It's like, mwah, I love you. You're my special one, and that's
Regular
it. There's
mustard
no
was just
argument.
like, yeah, like the fucking child you abandoned.
You mean like Jesus Christ?
Oh my fucking god.
Quite literally.
You do this right before Easter too.
Listen,
He died
am
for
I
your
wrong?
sins, Roman.
Every time, right before Easter.
Right before Easter. Why are you like this? You gotta be like,
Why are you like this, classic mustard?
we got- Okay, is there any other topics you guys would like to finish up on,
I have
or
to pee,
anything that you
so,
would want to talk about that you were like thinking about for the last 2 weeks or something?
No, we just have to make sure to touch base with Nick again next week, and make sure he actually really does still like The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
I do like that. I like both.
Yeah, we're just gonna talk to him next week and just be like, it's the shittiest game ever. Don't talk to
You're
him.
stupid. I like it. It's a
I don't
dumb
like
child.
it. It's stupid. Like, Twilight Princess is where it's at.
This game's made out of dog shit.
This game is
Nintendo's
made of
stupid. They don't
dog-
know what they're doing.
It's like somebody took a shit in my GameCube.
Someone ruined it. The emulator is bad. I mean, the original copy is bad.
I think all the Zelda games are bad. He just comes back. He's like traumatized. He's like, I've been to war.
Oh
Comes
my
back
god.
with
If you want to talk
PTSD.
about traumatized, you want to here. Ever since we're on the topic of Zelda, let me fucking show you something.
It's
it
like
the
talking
moon?
about traumatizing. Do I have a story for you?
Oh my lord.
Yes, my child. Yes, my child. What are you
Oh,
typing,
fucking-
my dude?
He's trying, man.
Shut
I
up.
can't even find it.
Let the Arnold Palmer take control.
Motherfucker.
Just let the Arnold power.
Oh wait, here we go. This motherfucker. What is this thing called? There we go. That's his name. This thing is fucking terrifying. When I was a
You
kid.
just sent us a picture of Nicolas Cage. Yeah, that thing.
I know you've never played Zelda, so you have no idea, and you would never understand. But
People keep recommending me Breath of the Wild, but everybody else keeps telling me that it's garbage.
Breath of the Wild. I heard it was really good. I
Yeah, I
actually
keep
own it,
hearing
but I
mixed
haven't played it
reviews
yet.
about it.
I'm playing Skyward Sword right now too, actually.
Really?
'Cause I never played it when I was younger, because I never owned a Wii.
Never ever. Not
Here,
even
this
once.
fucker.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Let me see.
Where am I
Oh,
supposed to go?
what the fuck?
Yeah,
What
the
the
thing-
shit?
the dead
what
hand.
is this image? I'm putting
That's
that up
a,
on like the YouTube video. Jesus
That's an Ocarina. There's an Ocarina of Time boss.
What the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
dead hand. This shit is fucking terrifying, bro.
It's
What
called
the fuck?
Grandpa.
Damn it, Grandpa!
I mean, that's
Oh,
that's
it's
more
the
of an
thing with the
HD version of it,
hands.
but
Yeah,
like,
it's the thing with the hands. Yeah,
I'm trying to fucking. Oh my
I've seen
God.
footage of it.
Alright, well, for any of our poor viewers that are still listening,
It looks like a saggy old man with
There you go.
lots of hands.
it's a slug grandpa with some hands coming out of the ground.
Yeah, it looks like all the fat rolls on Grandpa are just like in the sand.
Uncle
bottom.
Lester's touchy basement is all I can think
Uncle
of.
Lester's touchy.
Yeah, like just imagine an old, really tall old man with a hunched over back, and he's standing in a bunch of sand that's like thigh deep, and then all his fat rolls are just like touching the sand.
Apparently
And
his
then
body
from-
is made out of the same thing his teeth are made out of.
Yeah.
That sounds fucking awful.
Yep.
It literally looks like a shittier, fatter Slender Man.
Ugh.
Just imagine Slender Man if he was thigh deep
Well,
in fucking.
I think we have a perfect name, Roman. His name would be Sadder Man, because he's just very sad.
The Sadder Man. Okay.
This
that
is
works.
Slender Man, and this is his less significant brother, Sadder Man.
Have you guys ever
Saturn
seen
Man.
that video called Splinter Man?
Splinter Man? Is
No,
that like
Splendor,
Splinter
like
Man?
happy, like happy, like
Is that like
Splendor.
Splinter Cell and Slender Man?
Splendor.
Splenda Man.
Not oh my fucking
You know, like the
Splendor.
artificial sweetener. There's a Splendor Man Return of the Arnold
Splendid.
Palmer.
Is that like Sugar Daddy and Splenda Daddy? He's not
Ooh.
quite as rich. He's just kind of
Little
rich.
pig.
Well, no, a Splendid Daddy would have to be broke. It was zero.
He can't buy
He's a
you a
sugar
house, but
daddy.
he tries.
He'll rent you your apartment for you.
Oh, he wants to so bad. Oh God, he wishes he could.
Oh my, dude, that would be such a good comic to make.
It's a Splenda Day.
Oh my,
For Slender Man.
Splendid Man. Dude, I would love that. I'm gonna. Oh my god. I want to talk
You
to
better,
They'd
you
have to
better
try
draw
to make
that.
They would have to. Well, they would have to be like a family, and it'd be like the Splendid Daddy, but then there would actually be like the real sugar mom. It's like, and they have like a mix of splendid children and real sugar children.
Splendid children.
Like it's Slender Man followed by that giant talking like speaker monster, the siren guy. Then there's Splenda Man. Those are the
Splenda
three
Man.
brothers. Slender Man and the Siren Head are like the successful ones, and then Splenda Man is just like, eh.
Eh.
He's just like, it's just a picture of this guy, Splenda Man. He's got fat rolls, but he'll pay your rent.
All right, boys. So does anyone? I know Pew already left, but does anyone have any
I'm sorry,
apologies,
Pew.
any
I know you're
compliments?
gone.
I
But
really
I'm
need to
sorry
do
that
it.
I may or may not have spoiled from what I've heard. Disclaimer, from what I've heard about The Boys, I don't know anything about that.
So
The
Roman,
Boys
to
is good.
reiterate,
You should
you're apologizing for ruining The Boys.
Allegedly.
No,
Allegedly
no,
ruined.
just
Allegedly,
you
you're
have. It has to be
fucking
a real gentleman apology.
Alright,
you
alright,
apologize?
He's your deepest gentleman.
I am very sorry for spoiling The Boys.
More white.
Pew is not here to accept your apology, so he'll have to leave the podcast and leave a comment in the comment section. I think we can all agree that I need to apologize for making fun of Nick's Arnold and Palmer.
I don't need to apologize. That was
dude, I'm not gonna apologize for
right
that. I'll just compliment you on your Arnold and Palmer balls.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Dude, they're very nice.
Arnold and the Palmers.
they taste delicious. Next time, get a cucumber flavored one. Is that your penis? The cucumber flavored one?
Yes.
Nice. All right.
Just wanted to get that out of the way before we wrap up. Just
let the crowd know.
Just to confirm, if your dick was an Arizona tea can flavor, what flavor would it be?
You should make that the Twitter question of the day.
Yeah, you know what? I will put that. I will put that up on
Oh my lord.
I'll
do it right now. I'm literally.
Motherfucker. Ugh.
All right. Well, I think we can make this an appropriate time to sign off. Do we tell our guests that they can fuck off now? How do we want to end this one?
All right, boys.
We love you. Fuck you. Go
Yes.
We love
Yes,
you.
we do
Please
love you
leave.
and
There's
fuck
the
you.
door.
Go
Make
away.
sure to check the Twitter poll that
Come back.
Roman is now placing up on his Twitter.
Yes, absolutely. It's not even a poll. It's just a tweet, and I'm asking a question.
Perfect.
Oh, should I just make it cucumber and then Arnold and then Palmer as the options?
You know what, Roman?
Come up
I
with a
leave you
mystery
Oh,
all
flavor.
the power in the world.
All right, but legitimately, thank you guys so much for listening to the Chance of Negligence podcast.
Agreed.
There's the fucking door. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Kiss.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.